Hi guys, how's it going? I'm IAmPattyJack, and I'm going to admit something that you might not like or you might take offense to. You probably shouldn't take offense to it, but if you do, just be warned. I don't hate Fallout Shelter. In fact, it being on PC has been a bit of a godsend for me in the last couple days. I'm about 6 hours into it on PC now. Played it back when it was on like Android and iPhones and all that stuff. And I gotta say, I like it. I don't think it's terrible. Oh god, there's rad roaches in a building, in a room that I don't have anyone in. They're going to infest the whole damn place now. Today I want to talk a little bit about guilty pleasure video games. This isn't necessarily all— oh god, they're in that room now too. Kid, run away, you're gonna die. Because Fallout Shelter is a guilty pleasure for me, and I recognize wholeheartedly that this is not a good video game necessarily. In fact, it's probably something that I should really dislike. It's something that I shouldn't enjoy playing at all or think is anywhere close to being good. Where the hell are these roaches going, man? They keep going into every room that I don't have anyone in. I'm getting kind of annoyed at it, not gonna lie. Oh god, don't die, people! Don't die, I've never had a dweller die. This was like the worst time to start recording. Anyways, Fallout Shelter to me is the type of video game that I can play when I'm uploading a video, rendering some gameplay, or say I just have a few minutes of time on my hands. I can load it up, do all my little clicky things, and just kind of get a little bit further and feel like I'm in some semblance accomplishing something. Now, that isn't to say that Fallout Shelter doesn't have a lot of flaws. There's a lot of flaws. The game has a very heavy focus on microtransactions to the point where getting some of the in-game items that they want you to buy with real money can be very tedious to do. I'll give you an example right now. So, I've got these 3 little daily things I can do. You can only get rid of one of these a day, so I can't get rid of another one because I already got rid of one, so I'm stuck with these ones. Basically, if I want to get A, a robot, B, a Vault-Tec lunchbox, which is like a booster pack of sorts, or a pet, then I have to do these different things. And like things like having a dweller exploring the wasteland for 10 hours, that's kind of a hefty task. And what you'll notice is that any tasks that are for anything other than caps, which is like the general in-game currency, usually take a long time to do because they want to incentivize you paying real money to get things like extra booster packs or pets or robots, all that good stuff, right? So there's a lot of things combined with, say, it is basically a clicker game. There's not a whole lot of gameplay or challenge going on that I should really dislike about this game, but for some reason, whatever that reason might be, mostly because I just like that I can pop on for 5 minutes, I don't hate this game. Now, I'm never going to tell anyone they should get it or spend real money on it. It's free, so you do what you want, but I'm comfortable enough that I can say that it is something that I do enjoy playing, and I don't think it's terrible, but I can see why everyone else does, and that's why it constitutes as a guilty pleasure. Very similar to how movies can be guilty pleasures for a lot of people. Like, say, Kung Pao is one of my favorite movies ever. It's not a good movie, you know, people would say it's probably a terrible movie. I really enjoy it. I think it's hilarious and stupid, but I recognize that it's, you know, a bad movie. Another one, I liked Independence Day Resurgence. I thought it was better than Independence Day 1. To some people that might be heresy, but it's my guilty pleasure. There's something about it that all, like, for me specifically, it all came together like puzzle pieces fitting. And what we see on the internet a lot is that people are afraid to talk about games like Fallout Shelter or movies like Independence Day Resurgence because they're afraid that people are going to blast them because they like a game that the internet isn't supposed to like, or because some critic had something against it. And to a point, you know, channels like mine can be basically enabling that, because I can be very negative about my topics and my videos and everything, but the thing is, when I'm making these videos and stuff, if I talk about why I don't like the maps in Mass Effect or something like that, it's not me saying that you can't like these things. It's me saying that I don't like these things. This is my reason why. And if you agree with it, baller, awesome, good times for all. But if you don't agree with it, that's fine, you know? If you can explain why you enjoy a game, or if I can even instill your thought process to actually think about why you enjoy the maps in Mass Effect Andromeda when I don't, then that's part of my job too. It's encouraging discussion rather than trying to create an echo chamber, and that's what kind of happens on the internet quite a bit. You see that happening on places like Reddit or NeoGAF or whatever forums you go to, and that's not really what reviewing things is about. It never has been. It's not to validate your own opinions, it's to explain why some people may enjoy something and why others might not, but it's important to have that tolerance when that's happening as well. So yeah, guilty pleasures, they're something that everyone has. So in the comments of this video, tell me what your guilty pleasure is. Do you have one? Do you love Fallout Shelter as well? Do you like any other games that everyone is supposed to hate on the internet, or movies, whatever it is? Let me know what they are. I would love to hear them. Maybe I'll try some of them myself. Maybe they will become my new guilty pleasure as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, you know, think about why you like things, and think about why other people might not like things, but be comfortable with the answers and the conclusions you come up with. I am PattyJack, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.
Don't tell Patty, but I've been kind of trying to take over the after credits segments, so, you know, over the next little while you're going to see everything become a little bit more smortified. That's the way I like it. By the way, little known fact, I was responsible for the Fallout nuclear apocalypse.